gather round the fire, for there's a new tale to be told. This is Hearthstone at BlizzCon!
The Jungle Giants have done their part. They have gone 9-0 in the dungeon run. Now, the Grimestreet Grifters, have to go 9-0 to make the win. So what's going to happen here is they're going to play out this dungeon run that we've just seen Jungle Giants do. If they go 9-0, they move forward because they were second place.
Exactly, yeah. The tie goes to the higher team in the original standings from day one, which in this case is the Grimestreet Grifters. The tie is the best they can achieve because the Giants did pick up the 9-0. But if you're wondering what on earth we're talking about, here you go. Dungeon Run is going to be the new single-player content coming out with the new expansion next month. You take on a series of single-player bosses in a roguelike format, adding cards and treasures to your deck as you go along. The team that beats the most of those bosses wins, with each player taking on a maximum of 3 each for a total of 9.
Yeah, we saw it played out pretty quickly as the previous team did very well with a 9-0. So just to know, the dungeon run is an, I think, 8 boss maximum, and we only see the first 3. And obviously they get harder as they go.
I am reliably informed by people who've played more of this than me that some combinations of certain decks versus certain bosses that you can run into are actually quite difficult. I sat there for 45 minutes yesterday, and it was pretty free, over and over and over. So
Soto yet again taking an opportunity to brag.
I am expecting a 9-0 on the backside. I think it would be a little bit embarrassing if we were to lose to one of these bosses, but hey, if it's going to happen to anyone, it's going to happen to Reynad, right?
It is, and speaking of Reynad, let's welcome the Grimestreet Grifters onto the stage.
Our next challengers are the Grimestreet Grifters!
I'm Kranich.
I'm Patra.
And I'm Reynad. And we are the
Grimestreet Grifters.
They left me hanging. So I've known Crash and Patra for a pretty long time at this point. I think they're both excellent players.
Kranich has been in 2 BlizzCons, so he's like a really strong competitive player. Reynad is, he's like a leader.
I think we have like some kind of good teamwork.
You know, really, as far as team synergy, we all kind of come from all walks of life. I think the only thing we really have in common is that we're easily the best looking team. But I think they're strong players. We'll do fine.
I could be BlizzCon champion here, so it'll be juicy.
We're gonna win this for Kranich. He deserves this one. We're the Grimestreet Grifters, and we're grifting
Our way.
To the top.
The Grimestreet Grifters!
Here we go, so welcome the Grimestreet Grifters to the stage. Patra, be careful, those are pretty steep steps, but led by Patra, and then followed by Mr. Reynad himself, and then the guy who's so used to this stage, it's unbelievable, it's Kranich. They're standing by with TJ on the stage.
Thanks, guys. I'm joined by the Grimestreet Grifters on stage, and you guys just found out moments ago that you'll be playing in the dungeon run for this mysterious challenge. Reynad, have you gotten a chance to play the demo yet? Have you ever even seen the dungeon run before?
No, I have not.
So what did you think when they told you that that was going to be the mysterious challenge today?
Didn't really matter, you know. Whatever it was, we were up for it. We think we're going to win this thing, so we're going to do it.
Awesome. And Patra, your opponents over there in this match, they got a perfect score. 9 out of 9 bosses. Does that make you nervous at all that you guys have to get a perfect score to beat them?
Yeah, a little bit, but usually the AI is easy, but sometimes you can like get unlucky, so it just would suck if we lost to an AI.
That I can imagine that. And Kranich on the end there, this is your 3rd time on the big BlizzCon stage here. I know we've said it a lot, but what would it mean to you to kill all of these artificial intelligent bosses?
Well, it'll be kind of challenging, but like, I'm pretty sure that we're going to do it well. And also, we just beat him like yesterday, and it'll be another chance.
All right, well, you heard it here. He wants to beat him. He beat him yesterday. Can they do it again? Let's go ahead and send it back over to the desk to get started with the dungeon run.
Players are ready to go. I think a little bit nervous, and what is going to be very important here is this is effectively sudden death. for this team. Because they have to go 9-0 to win, if they take a loss, we are cutting them short. Kranich might not even get to play.
Yeah, I mean, this is Kranich is very used to BlizzCon stage time, and he said it would be great, you know, after multiple attempts in the past to actually get a BlizzCon championship. Well, he might not even get the amount of stage time that he's expecting if they lose early in this one.
Yeah, and we saw again that, just to remind you that this team also was not aware. They were locked away and hidden in a cupboard somewhere whilst the first team played on stage. So they are not aware of what this dungeon run is. They're about to find out.
This seems like a boss.
I think we still hit play here. I don't think we need to wait 7 seconds here. I think it's like after we see what class.
Yeah, hit it.
Oh, I see, I
So
see.
we have to wait here a bit and then.
Let's go mage.
I think priest. Yeah, I think mage. Mage is good too.
Mage is easy.
All right.
All right.
Or
Yeah.
should we save, since mage is OP, should we play it later? And just
Do we play all the classes? That
maybe do we do the crappy warrior first?
Wait, are you sure we play all of them? Don't we commit
Oh,
to
okay, let's just do mage. Mage
Yeah.
should be good, right?
Why do you think we play all 3 classes, dude?
Oh, I don't know.
Okay, I don't know either. Let's
No,
do mage.
no one knows.
Maybe
But
just commit to one of them.
Yeah.
Yeah,
It
mage-
wouldn't matter. So
mage should be good.
Yeah.
sure.
Okay, well, it looks like this could be a tough one for the Grimestreet Grifters as they don't know the rules of the match. So indeed, yes, team, you cannot hear me, but each one of you will be effectively playing out one class.
Correct.
They have to get the 9 wins, just in case you guys at home were as confused as the Grifters seem to be.
Interesting, because from my experience, Priest and Warrior actually seem significantly stronger than Mage in this dungeon run, whereas Patra straight away was like, hey, Mage is OP, should we just play Mage?
I think it's almost the arena mindset, and even the fact that Mage has a typically just straightforward, powerful stuff, right? Fireball, good card. But like you said, they don't actually understand. I played Mage in my go at the dungeon run, and it was actually a little bit tough.
You came up against this giant rat up first, if I remember rightly,
did.
and I believe you were one Twilight Flamecaller top deck away from losing to the giant rat.
Don't recall that. But, you know, I believed in the heart of the cards, and I was rewarded, and that's all you really need to do to get ahead in this game. Let's listen to the Grimestreet Grifters to find out what they think so far of the giant rat.
Oh,
It's gonna be a tough run.
it's a cute guy.
I think we play Apprentice.
Yeah.
And then I think we also play missiles.
So you're gonna play Apprentice and the missiles?
I think so.
Yeah, why not? I mean, like, yeah, sure.
It doesn't really matter. Should be
You
that
could also,
easy one.
yeah, okay.
Because
We could just do nothing. I mean, I'm up for either play. So,
I'm actually fine with doing nothing.
let's pass back then.
Good? You guys good with that?
What do you think, Kranich?
I'm actually fine to keep it.
yeah, okay. Then keep it.
Only if you guys agree. Okay. Because this is gonna kill everything anyways.
I mean, only if he commits to that play.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is perfect. We just save our arcane missiles for something else.
But, yep. Well,
No, I think it's lethal, right?
oh. All right, good call. Don't start with fireball. Start with missiles.
Yeah.
I mean, it's lethal no matter what, but yeah. Nice catch, man. I didn't even.
Okay, well, Kranich with the big spots there of, the boss has 10 health. This looks like lethal either way, so Grimestreet Grifters take the win. We can find out what treasures they're going to pick.
Least here.
Choose a treasure. Passive, double your starting health.
I like the tome.
At the start of the game, plays through random secret. Yeah, it seems really good.
It's the only value one.
Yeah. Enemy minis.
Yeah, right.
Should we?
Yeah.
Agree?
Mysterious Tome.
We're not really a tempo deck, so I don't think the tempos want to be good. Choose your loot. Okay.
The first one seems like
Double ice block.
Polymer?
Molten giant. Look at that. What is AI gonna do against that? I mean, maybe it's bad. I don't know.
yeah, it's
It's probably
Yeah, I
bad.
don't like the molten giant.
So
this one, I think.
Well, let's think about it for a second, because I think the heroic power one's pretty
Heroic
good.
Power seems like a value set, and then
Oh, Nexus Champion Sarad.
And just getting removal's good though. Like we don't have solid removal.
Wait,
right?
yeah, we don't have any removals except for Fireball and
All right.
Frostball. I really like this, but
What do you think?
Okay, sure.
Yeah, I'm down.
Yeah. What is it? Candlebeard.
All right.
Let's go.
Okay, so that was quite cool to listen to there, because I think Reynard straight away was very obvious. Like, he was taken in by this mode, right? He's like, oh, okay, let's have a look at these, and it's like, oh, we get to pick more cards. Now look at these. You know, it's really interesting there to see how he approached it, and they did go for the removal. I think they were a little bit scared of the unknown.
Yeah, very true. You know, they've looked over the deck, and sure, there's that Doomsayer that they can deny stuff with early, and then there's a Frostbolt and a Fireball. But you know, great spot from them, saying, hey, if there are some big minions coming out from these AI opponents, we don't have really good ways to counteract that. And then Reynard calling out as well, we're not really a tempo deck. It's not like we're going to get ahead of them that often with the minions that we have. So yeah, it seemed like a solid choice.
Yeah, Candlebeard does give the minions, give his minions charge, and also there are 3 secrets: Eye for an Eye, Venom Strike Trap, and
Mana Mine.
Teamwork, I like it. So let's listen to Grimestreet Grifters and see what they think of the secrets, and also how they react to Candlebeard's opening play of Pit Snake.
Really have a turn 3 play, and turn 3 we can go like Frostbolt missiles maybe. I don't know.
yeah, that makes
Yeah,
sense.
hero power seems fine.
Yeah, both plays are good.
Yep.
Yeah. I think we
This is,
Frostbolt.
yeah.
I don't want to take the 50-50.
Yep. So Apparentis and Frostbolt.
So Venom Strike is like Snake Trap.
Uh-huh.
When you're minions,
Yeah.
So what are we gonna do here?
I like missiles to start, because I think we play it anyway. Because we're gonna hero power, right? If it's,
How about just playing Flame Cooler and then missiles, or
well, I think we start with missiles.
yeah, sure.
this is
Standard.
terrible.
Oh, yeah, unlucky.
Standard. All right.
I would have just honestly traded the sources, but anyway.
You just never trade here because
Nah, trading's bad.
yeah, because we get Eye for
right,
an Eye
right.
and then probably Venom Strike,
Yeah.
so he attacks then
Just play the Farseer, I think.
yeah, sure. Just going place.
I really hope that secret pick was right. I'm still not sure.
Uh-huh.
What were the other options again?
Double our life total, which I thought we'd be at.
We're not 30.
Yeah.
We're 25.
Well, I thought
well-
we'd be at 20, double that.
Oh,
but it's double
sick.
25. It's a lot. All right, let's draw Fireball. Keep it simple.
What?
Nah.
This is pretty bad.
Okay, we're 2 damage off.
Nice.
Oh yeah.
Esports ready.
There you go, Fireball off the top, bringing it home, but these first 2 bosses have proven to be very simple for both of these teams. They're going to dip into another treasure and another loot pack now, so let's see what they want to pick.
Yeah, there's a lot of loot that they can actually choose from, and a lot of cool decisions that are going to be played out. So let's take a listen.
Your minions cost 0 this turn. Resummon this minion.
I think I like the mugging card, but War Rager's very good too. I don't know. Up to you guys.
I like the steal 3 cards. What do you like, Kranish?
Yeah, 3 cards seems good.
This seems so sick, though. I don't know.
It's only
After I think about it more, I think War Rager.
Probably
it's Wax Rager.
yeah, Wax Razor is really good to push damage to the face.
Yeah.
I guess.
And it's like, we have no tempo plays. I just don't want to be doing nothing turn 3, you know?
Okay.
I think it's
Yeah,
what our
yeah,
deck is
yeah.
missing more than value, so that's why I would
Yeah,
take it.
Razor seems sick.
All right. We're really encouraged to mulligan now, too. So.
Ooh, dude, Glyph is so good.
Glyph,
So is Conjurer, yeah. I mean, is
Portal.
Jaina, how strong is Jaina?
I don't know, like
It's
because
late game. We have Ronin for
yeah,
late game.
we have
we
never
don't-
been in late game, so
Yeah, I agree. I want
Yeah.
to take the
Okay.
tempo cards.
I like Glyph and Portal way too
Uh-huh.
much. Although the other one had AI, we don't have AI. It's fine.
Yeah.
Yeah.
40 HP. All right.
Okay, cool. Few conversations there over what to take, and they actually went with the Wax Rage. I really like Reynard's approach of not what isn't best on its own, but what helps the current deck.
Yeah, what's interesting to me though is he was kind of considering that with the treasure he picked, whereas to me that's the consideration for the loot pack that you get. Like the cards actually like weigh the overall tempo versus value engine of your deck. I think the treasure is honestly just picking the strongest one, and we've seen very different opinions from the first run to this one, where I think direct competitors, your minions cost 1 more against secrets, were taken reverse ways, and then in this pick as well, exactly the same thing
Also
happened.
as well, let's just bear in mind again, we are only doing a 3-boss run for this. So imagine when you're on like boss 7, boss 8, and you have to pick the loot going into that, and that's what you need for a full run. So these decisions only get harder and harder going into the game. Now against Elder Jari with a hero power, gain 3 armor, tank up.
Yeah. And this is actually one of the interactions that TJ has reliably informed me can be quite difficult. If you are playing Mage, your deck is very burn-focused, you don't have a huge amount of minions, and then you're facing out against Elder Yari, who can just gain a bunch of life with 1 mana tank up over and over again.
Not if you dart trap them.
True.
So that's going to be an easy interaction there. Deal 5 instead of healing 3 for Elder Jari. Let's listen to Grimestreet Grifters and see what they think of this final boss for their first run.
Is this standard?
Hey, there he is.
That's lucky.
Yeah.
All right.
I feel like we're gonna get double Lux Rager with Redemption.
Hey, this is good.
Yeah, I just want to play him.
Twilight, Flame Caller.
Flame Caller here,
Yeah, I think so.
and push some damage.
Yeah, I might even Frostbolt his face, but that might be wrong. Hang around weapons. Nah, it's probably better not to.
Yeah,
that's
just
pass.
Just not playing. Yeah.
That's so good that we drew War Rager.
Okay. Oh.
He's gonna infestation us.
So what did you play here? You're gonna push 10 damage.
I like Conjurer attack face, I think.
Yeah.
Yep.
Seems good.
Want it?
Easy meteor. If we take breath, we could play it right now, and it would protect one of our little dudes.
Breath seems fine.
We can also, honestly, I want to take meteor, and I want to trade the Rager. It's not great. We miss 5 damage, but I value these guys a decent amount.
Sounds great. Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah. Trade Rager into, yep.
Yep.
Yeah, that's a balanced Hearthstone card. The difference between drawing that and not drawing that is going to decide whether we beat the late game bosses, like the later stages, I think.
Oh. So this gets nothing?
Redemption.
Yeah. This is good. So we have 16, 12. Yeah, we have lethal
Okay,
here.
so Reynard continuing to show his knowledge of the rules of this format, going, help with the late game bosses. It'll be very interesting, but I will say the Wax Rager pick has almost countered this boss on its own.
It's true, yeah. One of the big problems about this matchup is it's hard to stick minions with this deck, and that Fireball Frostbolt that they were sat on the whole time doesn't get the job done. So the 5-1 actually ended up being a very, very smart pick from Reynard there. But then we saw the Gloves of Mugging, or whatever they were called, the Steel 3 cards, be very effective in the previous run. So you can see different strategies, both very viable.
Okay, so the Grimestreet Grifters are still in it, and they've got 3-0 so far. Are they going to get 9-0? Let's find out soon. We are here at the Hearthstone Inn-vitational here at BlizzCon. And what would a Hearthstone event be without a tavern? We see a lot of the players and viewers been hanging out there, having a lot of fun, playing a lot of games, and enjoying the live music.
Is that Hearthstone Battleship? I want to go play Hearthstone Battleship right now. You're on your own. I'll be in the tavern if you need.
Okay, I got this. We'll get someone out of the audience here to come and help cast, no doubt.
You'd never notice the difference. Pro tip, just put on a British accent and be sarcastic a lot. Very, very easy. But yeah, I actually do still need to get in the Hearthstone Tavern because I haven't got my Nemsy yet.
Oh, really? Okay, we need to do that later on. The Giants, the Jungle Giant team, led by Crit Fiber and Jackie, they are 9-0 currently on a boss count, so they have took the maximum amount of victories in this dungeon run format. Can their opponents keep up? They need 9 wins as well. They need the maximum. If they lose 1, they are done. We can check out how they're going to approach the next run. They've already played Mage. Let's listen to them now.
So now it's a bit different.
Undoing versus a wee well.
The light shall bring victory.
Ooh, feeding time?
Yeah,
Yeah,
I
fine.
agree with that.
Yeah. Just going curve.
Yeah, we're just going to probably hero power in turn
This is
2.
Hearthstone, so Priest doesn't have 2 mana cards anyway, so. No reason to mull the cultist.
Where's the hero power?
Deal 2 damage.
It's pretty good.
Oh no.
Is it worth it just to draw a card? So we can bump it, steal the 2-1 trade. That's bad. Is it anytime it takes damage? Yeah. I don't mind Smite trade. I don't know what you guys think.
Yeah, seems fine. Yeah, seems fine.
Let me just make sure there isn't something obviously better. I don't want to.
No, there really isn't.
Yeah, I feel like Potion of Man is doing nothing, so.
So you think Smite, right?
Yeah.
Oh, the hero power seems pretty strong. Yeah.
Yep, it is.
Oh.
It's actually one of those times where this is better than Talon Priest.
Uh-huh.
Okay, well, I like our chances.
We'll play it.
And that's why you gotta love listening to Raydad sometimes. Just little moments like that. Raid leader hits the board. Yeah, I like our chance.
And what I do like about it as well is the fact that there was a pause. It's like top-level Hearthstone players discussing how to be a 10-health mini-boss.
Yeah.
Like, let's just wait, see in case we've missed anything for the exact best play. And it's like, no, he's dead. They've already downed the first boss.
Yeah, the one thing they haven't missed is the lethal on the first boss. Should run through 1 and 2 fairly quickly here, but we'll take a listen, see how they're going to set themselves up for number 2.
So
The start of the game, draw 2 cards.
I like that.
I like that a lot.
Yeah, for Priest.
Cost 1 more could be good if we're a tempo deck, which honestly this kind of is a tempo deck. It's a lot of minions. It wants the board. Captured Flag is like drawing Kelseth all the time and not even having to spend a card on it and not getting a 2-mana 2/2. Isn't this better?
I don't know if you keep pushing for tempo, then.
I mean, if you look at the deck list we have, it's very minion heavy.
Yeah.
I feel like if we draw more cards, it's just gonna increase the odds we have a good curve, but we don't really have like very many cheap spells.
Yeah, I feel like anyways, we just don't have like enough mana to just play every stuff. So
you agree with Captured Flag?
Yep.
Yeah, Captured Flag.
Yeah, I think it's the best.
I mean, Kelseth's broken, so.
Uh.
Flash shield.
Well,
would it be good? Like.
Ozark is the only thing making me not want this, but these other 2 cards are amazing.
Yeah, Radiant Elemental and
We just
Chris
need 2
Orbital.
drops so bad, but yeah, I don't know. The Ozark is just a dead card, so.
Yeah.
I like Belcher. What's the Shallow Gravedigger?
But thing is that like, I feel like we don't really need heals, and then we don't really need like Death Rattle Mania.
It's definitely not the left one. You want to take the middle one, really?
I
think the right
I like
one's
the
a
right.
little better.
Okay, yeah, sure.
Because I like Belcher
It's
a
a
lot.
little slow, but.
It's just full of minions, so yeah, I just get it, yeah.
Okay. I think if the passive ability works the way I think it does that we got, it'll make the mini slime big too.
Yeah.
This healing adventurer was separated from his old party. Okay. This guy's going to heal himself.
A lot of choices there and a lot of discussion, but did go for, like, overall the best grouping of cards they thought was relevant there. You know, like the Belcher and the Oracle, as opposed to having the Ozruk as almost a dead card.
And I think +1/+1 is so powerful in this format. And then also once you've taken that, because your deck size is so small, I believe they're up to 15 cards after picking those additional 3. You just want 1-drops in your deck, right? So you pick the thing that has a Crystalline Oracle in it because you can mulligan so consistently to hit 1 into 2, and then your 1 into 2 is huge because your whole deck has +1/+1.
And also then you're trading off a Sludge Belcher versus an Ozruk. It's a 9-mana Ozruk versus a 5-mana Sludge Belcher. There it is already. So we've seen a lot of these early bosses not even get to turns like turn 9. So now we'll see how the Grimestreet Grifters do. It's going to be a Leper Gnome. So Graves the Cleric can heal for 0 mana. It seems like he's playing some very aggressive minions as well.
Whoa, look at this high-level play from Graves the Cleric.
So we're gonna get
plays around Potion of Madness. Value trades.
Not messing around.
Amazing.
Graves, definitely at least a legend player. And then the guy's just there. Grimestreet Grifters just working out exactly like, yes, we can't heal our dragon that's on the board. But let's take a listen and see what they're thinking of Graves the Cleric so far.
No, he does it at the beginning of the turn automatically. That's how most adventure bosses do it. So at the beginning of his turn, he's going to trigger this ability every time.
Oh, yeah.
So what do we think about trading?
Do we really have to trade? Like,
I don't think we need to.
This is going to, at the beginning of his turn, it's going to go to a 4/5, and then he's going to value trade. Do we care?
I don't know, like...
Actually...
It's possible he has more healing just because he's like the healing guy, but I don't know.
Yeah,
yeah,
sure.
we should trade. We
should
trade
here.
Do you want a Mind Blast, though?
Yeah, it's tempting to go face. I don't think it's
16.
right.
Oh.
Oh my goodness.
Okay, so as you can now see, Graves the Cleric, in fact, does not do it at the start of the turn. Reynard just got debated by the AI in the game.
Yeah, the AI just seems to not want to heal if you have injured minions as well, which is honestly terrible. Like, it absolutely should be doing it. There you go, who said casters never talk about misplays. Graves the Cleric is terrible at Hearthstone, confirmed.
It's putting forward a bit of a fight here versus the Grimestreet Grifters, though. I think already this is one of the most competitive board states we've seen, especially only for a boss number 2.
For sure, yeah.
Grimestreet Grifters have to put something together here, but bear in mind, again, due to their treasure they got from beating boss 1, they are having +1/+1 on all of their minions, and suddenly there is 2/3 drops. This Sludge Belcher may well become immortal at this point.
Yeah, and it honestly also doesn't really matter that much. There's 14 health on Graves, and there's a Holy Nova and a Mind Blast available next turn. So if 1 damage sticks here and Graves doesn't gain any health, it's over.
Let's see what they think about this following turn for Grimestreet Grifters.
See if it's a 2/3. It is. It's passive. So that's like Cavern of Souls.
Uh-huh.
That's really strong.
Easy.
Easy. I agree, Mr. Kranich. Grimestreet Grifters take another win and stay with their chance of going to the finals. Let's see what treasures they're going to pick from boss number 2. They take a lot of options, and we'll see what happens.
Turn.
So, we're
Cast Pyroblast randomly until a hero dies.
Wow.
I mean, it's good if we have a life lead. I like the Boots of Haste. I don't know what you guys think.
Yeah, I don't know, but like we're never gonna cast a 10-mana spell.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I
sure,
agree
sure.
with Boots of Haste.
Oh wow, 2 Kel'Thuzad's, 3 light spawns. Well, it's not the Death Rattle one, I don't think. I like this. I'm gonna Boots of Haste these guys.
Yeah.
These are like actually castable, but I don't want any of these. I'd rather just not add any of these to my deck.
So, yeah, we just got Butch of Haste, which means like our minions might get like to be 0.
Yeah, I mean, if we draw it, we're in a very good spot anyway. I'm just thinking, what if we don't draw it? Then like light spawns become the best. But let's just high roll, right? This is Hearthstone.
Yeah. I mean, like, anyways, we have a lot of mid-range minions here, so it's fine.
This Ancient Stone Guardian prefers the loot to stay here. All right, well.
I would always go with the safer pick, and I probably would have picked the light dudes.
The old light dudes.
Good old light dudes, yeah.
Great cards, and now they're going to be going against Cracks. Again, Grimestreet Grifters drop one game. They are done and dusted. They are out. And the Jungle Giants will move on to the finals.
Yeah, and these game threes, the third boss of each player's individual run, these are the real clinch points. These are the ones where you might lose if you haven't built your deck smartly going in, or you might lose if the opposing boss just gets very lucky against you, etc., etc. But Grimestreet Grifters got off to a decent start here. They have a Crystalline Oracle to play on curve as a 2/2, so they should be able to start running Cracks down pretty quickly.
And also, captured flag for Grimestreet Grifters means that Cracks' hero power kind of put your minions back to where they should have been, because it deals 1 damage to everything, and they had 1 more health anyway, so there you go. Oracle would have been cleaned up without that captured flag pick.
Now it sticks around on the board to jam Cabal Talon Priest. And Reynard said, you know what, if we draw Boots of Haste, yeah, everything's probably awesome. Well, guess what, buddy, you drew it.
Hang on. Boots of Haste, your minions cost 0 this turn.
Yes.
Why wouldn't you have just played it then?
Well, they have 2 Kel'Thuzards in their deck is the theory, as well as, Draconid Operatives and so on.
Also just play Sylvanas.
Sure.
On turn 3.
Sure.
And a cheeky heal at the same time.
They are playing around Fireball Doomsayer.
Ah, because we all know Cracks runs Fireball Doomsayer.
I mean, you can see straight away, right? They drew 1 more big minion, and they're immediately getting more value out of this than they would have got on the previous turn. Like, there's definitely reasoning to what they did.
No, I agree. I just didn't like it.
Fine.
But we could take a listen to Grimestreet Grifters and see what they think of this big push. Is Colin Sentry going to be enough?
Oh. It's not very effective, though.
Yeah, we have. So.
Nice.
Okay, well, that's the lethal. Not the first time we've seen that interaction.
Can we teach Cracks the meaning of order lull before this releases, please? But yeah, nonetheless, 6-0 start for Tempo Storm in this one. They are in fantastic shape. Remember, they just need to tie the score, which is great because that's the best they can possibly do against the perfect 9-0 from the Jungle Giants, and they are on track to do it yet again. Just Kranich, the man with as much BlizzCon experience as anyone else, just has to take down a 3-0.
And let's be honest as well, if I was Kranich, I would start feeling a lot of pressure. Everyone has won all of their games. Do you want to be the person on stage at BlizzCon that loses against one of the first 3 bosses and loses for your team?
And loses to an AI that doesn't realize it should whirlwind after putting extra minions on them.
Yeah, Jungle Giants looking still pretty confident, looking still pretty happy with the 9 wins, but they know they have done everything they can. It's out of their hands at this point. It's all about what their opponents are going to be able to do here.
And if I've kept track of this rightly, it should be Warrior remaining to play for Kranich here, which is quite an aggressive deck. It's kind of an early game aggro Rage Warrior that it starts off as, so you can plow through the first 2 bosses in 2 or 3 turns because of the low HP that they have.
Yeah, and I think it's important to note as well, Warrior, I saw you play it when we were over at the demo stage, and we've seen it obviously be played out. Seems very, very strong because it's so aggressive, but maybe bosses 5, 6, 7, you need something more control, so it might be a little bit less straightforward than it seems early on.
And maybe if you run into the the tank up hero power boss that we saw earlier on, then early aggression is enough to get you there if you don't pick up some extra beef from those loot packs that you gain throughout the run.
Looks like the Jungle Giants are very focused on, okay, Kranich, just lose. Just get beat up by a giant rat. I also do like the wee whelp. I believe it's from Scotland. Yep, makes sense. But it looks like they are going to be picking on the only class that is left for this demo, for this dungeon run for the team. It is the Warrior. We'll find out exactly how the first game is going to look. Let's take a listen in, see what they think of the giant rat.
That's full keep, yeah.
I really like the Armor Smith, yeah.
Yeah, I don't really know like what else is in our deck, so...
Yeah, we have a game plan.
Yeah, sure.
That's the first boss anyway. I mean, let's see if he's harder
10
than the last.
HP.
Yeah, still 10, 20, still same hero power.
Is it really?
All right, Kranich, do you think you can navigate this hand? It's pretty complicated.
Yeah.
It's going to be a hard game to play.
All my cards. I'm going to play Armor Smith.
Yep.
Trade?
Yeah.
Yeah, sure.
I kind of miss Warbot. I feel like he never got the play he deserved.
Yeah, he would be actually be good right about now in the meta.
Oh.
Well, yeah, pretty straightforward. Not a great deal of talking needs going on to play through your 1, 2, 3, 4, but actually I did like the point Reynad said, I don't really know what's in this deck. Once you do learn what's in this deck, you realize with like your 10 card starting pack or whatever, you can mulligan for Warbot into Cruel Taskmaster specifically and hit it very, very consistently.
It's funny as well, and Reynad again brought up the point of 10 health, because when I first started playing, I didn't even look at my opponent's health. So I was playing like the long game, and then you realize that, oh, it's 10 health. Like, a Corcoran Elite +1 damage spell kind of solos the boss. So it really is funny to just keep in mind how these bosses work.
You're a Hunter player, Raven. How do you not look at your opponent's health every turn?
Because it's always at 0.
But nonetheless, Reynad and company, Kranich in this case, were keeping an eye on the health. Quick lethal against the Giant Rat. They've got another pick to talk over now.
1. So we'd gain 4 life per hero power. If that was any other class, it would be really good.
Yeah, it's not really good in Warrior.
Yeah, I like drawing 2 cards, honestly. I think it's just better.
Others are just bad.
I agree. We can get our weapon. That's pretty good. If you draw cards.
We're probably getting like some nice curve. So.
Yeah, we're basically a really bad tempo deck with the Brawl.
Are Pirates good in this deck?
Kind of.
Pirate seems fine.
We have 1 Pirate already.
Yeah, and also this is fine.
Yeah, Reinforcer is solid. I mean, honestly, it looks like a control card, but Shield Slam's pretty good in aggro just in general anyway. Mountain Fire Armor's just the man. I don't know.
I like the first or the third.
Okay, yeah, I think I like the first one the best.
Yeah, just Pirates. This one?
Yeah.
Okay.
The bosses seem bad against good curves, so.
Oh, is this a new guy?
Yeah, Frost for...
Furbolg Warrens feel unnaturally cold.
Freezing effects?
Probably.
The Hearthstone stage Warrens feel unnaturally cold. Okay.
Reynad feeling unnaturally cold. And he is going to be opening up here. They did choose to go for the Pirates. There was a lot of deliberation, but it all comes back to Smog.
Yeah, I agree. Especially when the actual starting deck appeared on the right-hand side of their screen for the first time. I think when you've got like the Warbot, you see the Warbot, the Amani Berserker, the Cruel Taskmaster, Deathspite, etc. I mean, I think my first pack, the first time I played Warrior, had 2 Frothing Berserkers in it, and I just went, yeah, yes, please, that'll kill some people. So if in doubt, pick the Pirates. Seems good to me.
Yeah, and you can see Grimestreet Grifters, they did get the artifact of drawing 2 extra cards on their first turn, and you can see pretty much exactly how they said. Wow, it just means our curve's going to be way better. The deck's still pretty small.
Yes. There's a lot of incessant clicking going on right now. I believe that was just Reynad being irritating from the right-hand side.
Pretty much how I play, actually. Between turns, I'm spam left clicking and not even on anything, just on the board.
To be honest, I do exactly the same thing. Warbot trade here, picking up some enrage. There are there are quite a few activators in the deck. As I mentioned, Cruel Taskmaster, you brought up the Deathspite. His ability to pick up Blood Razor again as, let's listen into Grimestreet Grifters and figure out exactly what Reynad is tapping at so incessantly.
We just go face, right?
Mm-hmm.
Oh no, none of that.
Okay.
Oh, come on.
Berserker.
Justice. Yes. Easy Corcoran.
Yeah, we're gonna beat him down.
And we have lethal in hand, I think.
Bash and Hero Strike.
Yeah. All right, got it done.
All right.
Okay, got it done. Grimestreet Grifters go up to 8 bosses down, and Kranich and the team only have 1 more to do. The final boss to be able to take this win and go into the finals. Let's see what they're going to pick up here.
I still don't like the 10 mana cards. I think just draw 3 seems...
Steal 3 cards. Yeah.
But also, Pyroblast is kind of good in our deck because I think we're going to be aggressive. But...
Yeah, but I don't know, like...
I'm on the team. We shouldn't pick that card.
It's scary.
That's scary. Like.
It's scary, yeah. And I don't even think we're going to reach turn 10 anyways. So we should just get, mugging.
Yeah, and also, like, our opponent might get, like, bigger health, I guess. I mean, like they just have like more health points than like.
Yeah, they might start at 50 or something. Yeah, I mean, I'm down to take gloves. I think it's the only one that makes sense. Just wanted to talk about the others and see. Well, I like that laugh. Oh, let's go.
More pirates?
That's insane. We got patches. It's the best possible card we could have gotten.
Wait, you can draw patches as well.
What's that?
You can draw patches.
Nah, don't talk about that.
Just get it.
No, it's never happened before.
Yeah.
Yeah, it happened yesterday.
Yeah, it's the same guy. Yeah.
All right. So what did Cracks do? He freezes stuff?
No, it just deals like 1 damage to all the
Oh,
units.
yeah. That's pretty good against our Enraged deck.
Yep.
This is Reynad's final destiny. The BlizzCon stage, needing only one more boss to defeat to tie the 9-0 record and to progress through to grand finals. He draws patches and loses to the guy who can't play his whirlwinds in the right order.
I think it's something to consider, though. I think Kranich didn't really finish his point, but he said, oh, we can draw patches. The deck is not
Because
a
your deck
30-card
is so
deck.
small,
It's
yes.
tiny. So it's very likely that you will draw patches based on your mulligan. But looking at this, I think with Gloves of Mugging, Armorsmith, and a Cruel Taskmaster, there was a Grimestreet could have actually just kept those cards, right? You just can turn one Mugging and then go Armorsmith, Taskmaster, and go. They've not been too fearful of the bosses, and also going into, say, N'Zoth's first mate into patches and then Crack's just hero powers, well, then they're just gone.
I'm actually not sure. They haven't been explicit in their discussion of Gloves of Mugging. Like we saw from the Jungle Giants, they might not realize you actually steal.
There's the patches draw. Kranich was right. Let's take a listen to Grimestreet.
Go play patches.
More about, no, more about.
I can hear them.
Good call, Kranich. Yeah, that was the reason not to take it. It's definitely never getting pulled out of our deck.
Armorsmith.
Yeah.
Did we just forget that we pulled 2 cards every turn and
No, I remember.
Patches?
Even though we pulled 2 cards, like
yeah.
I like Hired Gun.
Hired Gun.
Yeah.
Oh, he just didn't trigger his hero power. Oh, yeah, okay.
Wait, he knows that we have Armorsmith and Enrage. He knows.
Oh. Bash.
Okay.
We've never gotten our weapon, actually.
I like mugging him here.
Yeah, just stealing some cards.
Yep.
Ooh.
Frothing.
Okay.
Oh my gosh, we got Arcanine Reaper.
Actually, this is best.
Hey, we know what his deck does now.
Yeah. It just seems like our cards.
Yeah. Another easy turn.
Arcanine team.
Yep.
And
we play our Dread Corsair too.
Yeah.
We're gonna play Dread Corsair. Yeah, as well. Yeah. This is juicy.
Yeah, because our cultist is gonna be so good.
I'll see if he has Sleep with the Fishes.
Thank you.
He probably has it.
It should be. It should be.
Should be lethal, yeah.
No, he has Sleep with the Fishes.
Oh, yeah,
I mean,
sleep.
Yeah.
Oh, right.
Oh, okay.
No. Okay. Okay. Well.
We're gonna have patches and
Yeah.
Persia.
Oh, South Sea cultist.
Yeah.
Okay, sure.
It's a good thing Patches was here for moral support.
Nope.
I think that's really what let us win. So we have 9 in hand, so lethal if he wipes the board.
Easy.
All right.
Yeah, doesn't he say Snick?
Yes.
Just emote him and he says
One
something
last
different.
boss standing between us and the trophy.
There it is. Grimestreet Grifters do take the win and take the 9 wins and can move on to the finals. Even one of the first teams to explore the emote exchange between the bosses.
Yeah, even Patches' draw wasn't enough to slow them down. They did manage to to put together a pretty sick warrior deck there, it has to be said. Starting off with the aggressive package and then adding 2 loot packs of pirates then on top of that. They just had way too much damage curving out alongside with that extra card draw that they got from the treasures. But as expected, I would say, having sampled the bosses, 9-0 for both teams, that went in favor of the team who was ahead after day 1. The Grimestreet Grifters are going to be our grand finalists.
Yeah, and let's hear from them and what they think about going into the finals, because they're on there with Frodan.
Well, congratulations, Grimestreet Grifters. You guys are going to the finals. Now, how did you guys feel about the dungeon run? Did you enjoy the experience being able to go through all the bosses?
Well, we just didn't really play the demos, so like it's the first time, and actually it's pretty cool that we can just make our decks and then like get all the sets from there, and then like getting to other bosses, and like it's pretty sick.
Yeah. What was your reaction when Kranich said, you know, we'll probably draw patches, and then you said it never happens? Now that you've drawn patches for the first time ever in your Hearthstone career, are you reevaluating the game now?
Yeah, honestly, I was in shock. I mean, I'm known for my good luck, and to have that happen was really just a surprising turn of events. But I'm glad I managed to get there despite that.
And you're also well dressed as well. Patra, how excited you are going against the Jungle Giants? They actually were saying some stuff like, oh yeah, or sorry, the Chillbreak Crusaders. They were saying, oh yeah, we really want them to win this face-off because we feel like they're the much easier competition.
Oh, wow. Well, I'm happy we get to face them again. The first time we faced them, it was really close, actually. And we just want to prove to everyone that we're a really strong team, and none of you guys believed in us at the start. Right, Frodan?
That's right. Well, go ahead. Congratulations. And also, why don't you just wave goodbye to the Jungle Giants who's sitting there in the side set, being a little sad and mopey. Oh, I think Jackie's pretty happy. Better luck next time, Jungle Giants. Thank you so much, guys, for joining us, and we'll send it back over to Raven Asada on the desk.